Did I mention this is my first time on a one wheel? On today's episode of New Ways to Break Bones in 2022, we're going to be taking a look at the one wheel and if in fact the one wheel is better than the electrical skateboard. Wait. I am not going to answer that question. What I can give you is a few differences between the one wheel and the electric skateboard.
There's dirt on my hands. Oh, I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon.
For those of you that have been living under a rock, this is a one wheel. Power button here, and once the power is turned onto it, it has a sensor that runs across the top. Once that sensor is engaged and you lean forward, it has a motor inside with technology that keeps you self-balanced. The front sensor also determines which direction you go with a left and right pad. By leaning from heel to toe will determine if you go left or right. To dismount the one wheel, you have to be almost at a dead stop. Lift your heel off of the pad and the machine will cut off. Tip backwards so you can easily step off. Do not try to step off of this thing because it will stay engaged and start spinning like crazy. Best thing to do is just to jump off with both feet. Let's talk learning curve. With the one wheel, it's a much steeper learning curve. It's going to take you a little time and a little practice to get the hang of it. Where the electric skateboard took me just a little while to learn, I feel like the one wheel is going to take probably about 4 times that amount of time. If you've ever rode a scooter, a ripstick, a skateboard, going from that to an electric skateboard, there's not much of a learning curve. I am not going to give you guys all the specs on this thing, charging time, miles, because frankly I don't really know. Did I mention this is my first time on a one wheel? So this is what I ride, right? The skateboard. All right. But I'm trying to learn how to ride the one wheel.
It looks like you got it going on already.
I give it a thumbs up.
Nice. Woo! Which one would you be willing to try? The one wheel or the four-wheeled electric skateboard?
One wheel.
Probably that one over there.
The one wheel.
I would have to say the four wheel.
I'll do the four wheel for sure.
Honestly, I think the one wheel is a cooler concept. That's probably more practical, but I would rather have one of these.
Yeah. You know what a one wheel is?
I do, yeah.
Would you be more willing to try a one wheel or an electric skateboard?
Probably the electric skateboard. Yeah, it's just what I'm used to, you know?
But I see you like to do tricks.
Yeah.
What if I told you that only the one wheel can actually do tricks? Electric skateboard, you can't really do anything but slides. It's more like longboarding style.
Yeah,
so what if I told you that? Would you be more willing to try the one wheel then?
I mean, yeah.
First impressions of the one wheel. I mean, one wheel, one company, future motion. Enough said. As most of you guys know, I prefer to ride electric skateboard, but I have this week borrowed a one wheel from a buddy of mine. Thank you, Jacob, right there. Thanks for letting me borrow your board, buddy. I hope you don't mind. I'll let a couple people ride it. I hope you're okay with it. If not, you know, we can work that out later. Let's talk about the stance. Stance on the one wheel reminds me of my Meepo Mini, the shorter board, regular skateboard. It's a lot smaller stance, which also contributes to the stability. I understand they have to make it smaller, but the smaller stance really contributes to the uneasiness of the board. For me, personally, one of the benefits of the one wheel is not having a remote in my hands. I do know that that's a small thing, but being able to get on and go without having to turn on your controller, turn on your board, make sure it's connected. If it's not connected, it'll throw you or leave you rolling down a hill at 20 miles an hour. As you guys know, I like to film the group rides. It's another reason that I'm interested in learning the one wheel is to have both hands available to hold a camera or a gimbal instead of just having one hand and the remote in the other hand. These one wheels are built like tanks. Most electrical skateboards take lots and lots of maintenance. And I know the one wheel has some issues too, sensor malfunctions, but overall, I feel like the one wheel is built to withstand impact a lot more so than the electric skateboard is. I hit a hole and the board disconnected from my feet, but it reconnected immediately, so that was cool. I was able to ride it out. I have not fallen yet, knock on wood. You have to have faith that the wheel is gonna keep you up. that you're not just gonna go face first right into the ground. Once you can let go of that fear, you will definitely succeed and be able to go a little bit faster on the one wheel. I most likely will buy a one wheel because I do want to learn how to ride one. I honestly, I think it's ridiculous that there's the whole electric skateboard, one wheel, EUC, e-bike. What's better? It doesn't fucking matter. We need to all get along and know that there's not one that's better than another. Let's all just ride together. I mean, we are all on the same path. This is a revolution. This is the beginning of the future. With all that being said, I think for now I'm gonna stick to my ESK8. The great words of a one Alex E. McMuffin man. I like my speed, G. Oh my God, it is so hot. I am drenched. I'm drenched right now. Oh, Jesus Christ. I cannot answer that. I am not trying to be stoned, beat, tarred, and feathered at the next group ride. That's gonna do it for this video. Like, share, subscribe. Hit that bell, watch my next video, watch my old video. I don't even care. Just please, please, please support me, guys. I love you. I love this community. I want to see this community grow as a whole. Is this thing even recording? Is the red light